Hi guys, Darth Deuce is back here with my Star Wars action figure review. Today taking a look at another one of the 30th anniversary figures that I picked up recently, and another Boba Fett. It is the Mcquarrie concept art Boba Fett, which is a figure that I've wanted to add to the collection for a long time now. Being a big Boba Fett fan, I want to have all the different kind of unique versions and looks that he's had over the years. And also, I just think this is a super cool look for Boba Fett slash Mandalorian. So definitely want to get this figure at some point. Having the packaging here, this is the kind of standard 30th anniversary packaging, the very generalized version of the packaging where you just have the Darth Vader image on the back. There is another version, a cardback version, which is a full like special Mcquarrie cardback that has the Mcquarrie art there and whatnot. The seller that I bought from actually had that artwork, but because I knew I was going to want to open this, I just got this version for now. Maybe if that guy has the still has that down the road, maybe I'll end up picking that up to keep carded. Who knows? But 30th anniversary card back. Very big fan of this card back. I think it's one of the better Star Wars figure packagings that they've ever done. Got the coin there, the figure, and all the accessories and whatnot. And on the back, just some other figures in the line that were available at the time. Would definitely like to grab that Mcquarrie Stormtrooper at some point. Not too much else to say. I'm going to get this guy cracked open and take a closer look at the figure. So I got the Mcquarrie concept Boba Fett out of the packaging. It's a very cool figure. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Before we get into the figure real quick, you do get the little paper in there that has the write-up picture of the figure. Image of Ralph McQuarrie there, which is pretty cool. It's kind of interesting to read about kind of how the characters of Star Wars end up being created and whatnot. Another cool thing, again, that was in the anime debut Boba Fett that I reviewed previously, is you do get the little pamphlet that shows you the different figures and toys and stuff that were coming out or out at the time. These are always pretty cool. See all the different things you could get. So that's nice. But anyways, we will move on to the figure now. I don't have any of his accessories on, anything, just a straight up figure. And yeah, very cool. Obviously, you can definitely see the Boba Fett similarities and stuff that they kept and also where they departed. And did some different changes for the actual Boba Fett that appeared in the movie. But you will also see that this design has been used, at least in some capacity, before, most notably in Star Wars Rebels. The Imperial Mandalorian Super Commandos look very similar to the concept Boba Fett here, which I think is pretty cool. We do have the helmet here. I think it looks quite nice. I like the sculpt and the paint. It looks really cool. This one actually also has a movable rangefinder, which is pretty cool. The debut Boba Fett also had this, so maybe removable rangefinders on Mandalorian figures is more common than I thought it was back then, but that's pretty cool. And you've got nice little details, a little gray piece here. Got this cool symbol. I'm not sure if this has ever shown up in anything else. Kind of looks like the Death Watch logo, I'll be honest, but that's pretty cool. I'm sure that's been used at some point for something else in actual canon. You've got very nice details all around. Gauntlets, looking good. Got a gauntlet here. The different weapons and gadgets and whatnot. And you got glossy white for the armor and a bit more of a more flat white for the actual fabric bits. And you got the boots here and the knee guards. Again, looking very similar to what we see in the movie, but definitely some differences for sure. But yeah, I like it a lot. Looks really nice. The stark white looks really cool in on Mandalorian armor, or similar to Mandalorian armor. I think that's pretty cool. He does have a little gimmick feature, which is really nice. In the midsection here, you can actually, if I can get it to open, because I don't really have nails right now. But this part in the midsection, his stomach basically does open up. Flips down like that, and you actually have this little cannon laser or something in his torso and his abdomen, which is pretty cool. I don't know if they were intending for him to be like a droid or like a cyborg or something like that, but that's a super cool little feature. I always like it when figures, especially at this small scale, have little built-in features like that. That's really cool, and you got some nice paint detail in there. Flip that up, so that's cool. Articulation-wise, ball joint, the neck actually poses really nicely. Ball hinge of the shoulder also moves really well. No issues there. Ball hinges at the elbow, which moves 90s, that's pretty good. Swivels at the wrist, swivel at the waist, which is kind of on the loose side, not too bad. Swivel at the hip, ball hinge knees, and then no articulation in the ankles, surprisingly. Not a big deal, but I'm kind of surprised there's no articulation there. In terms of accessories, you get a fair amount of stuff. Of course, you do get the coin that comes with every 30th anniversary figure. This one's just silver. You do have an image of Boba Fett there. Mcquarrie concept. And then you have the Mandalorian Mythosaur, A New Hope. So that's pretty cool. Do have his backpack. Some nice painted detail and sculpted detail on this. So that's really nice. And that plugs onto his back there, I'm assuming with no issues. Yeah, that plugs in there. Actually forms really well. It's a very small backpack, but it looks really clean. Looks really good. But interesting, that's not a jetpack. He comes with a blaster. You do get this little tiny like pistol that has a stock on it. Glossy black plastic. You get some paint apps, a little bit of red and a little bit of silver, so that's cool. Can't hold it. It holds that pretty good. That looks good. It also has a holster, so you can slot that in there, and that slots in pretty nicely. It's not gonna fall out, so that's really nice as well. You also get a flamethrower effect, which is super awesome. Has some nice paint apps, some little bit of black wash and whatnot going on there to give it some different details, which is super cool. He does have a hole on the gauntlet here. I don't know if there's a really right way to put it in. I think you just slot it in. Yeah. You slot it in, and then there you go. You have the flamethrower effect. That looks super cool. I absolutely love when figures come with effects like this. Now, unfortunately, it's made of a soft plastic, which is good because that means it won't break. But because of, I'm assuming, probably the weight of the flame effect here, I imagine if you're going to keep it posed like this for long periods of time, it'd end up warping and drooping. Something to keep in mind. But it does look really nice. I like that a lot. And it slots in there really nice and securely. And then lastly, it does come with an alternate head sculpt. Pop out the head and you actually get this different design. Ugh. Which is very cool and probably how I'll display this figure because it's a lot more unique. You may have already seen this design before in the Clone Wars when Obi-Wan poses as Rako Hardeen, the bounty hunter. He actually wears the style of Mandalorian helmet, which is super cool. I believe the Star Wars Rebels Imperial Super Commandos, wear this style of helmet. It's also been seen in different video games and whatnot as well as different Mandalorian helmet designs. So I think this is super cool and definitely how I'm going to display the figure. I like this one a lot. The rangefinder of this one does not move, by the way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess quickly I'll do some comparisons with some other Boba Fett's. Here is the figure I just previously reviewed, the Holiday Boba Fett. Here is the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett with the, 30th anniversary mold. And then here he is with the new Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. So yeah, you got a whole kind of, I guess this one kind of comes first and then goes across. We got kind of the whole evolution of Boba Fett's here, which I really like that I kind of finally have this collection of Boba Fett figures. It's something that I wanted to have in the collection for a while. So pretty happy with this. And the Mcquarrie concept figure is really nice. There is another, not a concept figure, but a similar Boba Fett figure, the Vintage Collection prototype Boba Fett, which is, I think, basically like this figure, but white, or pretty close to this figure, but white, which is kind of cool. Maybe I'll try to track that one down eventually. But yeah, I definitely want to get this Mcquarrie one. I love this helmet design and just the overall design and gimmicks and accessories. You get this one. Makes this a really solid figure. So if you're a Boba Fett fan and you like kind of concept stuff or like more unique looking designs for classic characters, then I would definitely recommend tracking this one down. I don't think it's super hard to find for a decent price. So yeah, if you can get it for a good price, I would highly recommend picking it up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And I will see you all in the next video. May the Force be with you.